I finally caught up with you little mice. Thought you'd fool this old lady.
Look, Jackie, we just wanted to go into the bayou, that's all. Don't take it personal.
Then just leave the camera in the morning and be on your way. That camera sure looks funny. It's a clip art camera. Hmmm Daddy, I'm gonna get those guys.
Sweet mother of pearl. Look at this. Oh, don't tree. He's coming up. Boy, he's a fighter. Man. Shock in the water. Oh, tail slapping. All of a sudden down there, boom. That is old Florida at its best.
With Jackie O surely hot on our heels, we headed into the upper reaches of the Cross Bayou, hoping to find that legendary snook pipe I had heard about.
Folks, we just came through an area of human habitation, a lot of docks and little boat ramps and things like that, houses. It looks like there's houses on this side, but we've got more area of wildness, which is what I like. Looks wild. We're going up into the upper reaches of this Cross Bayou, trying to get away from Jackie O and find some more fishing area. This looks nice. Let's see where this goes. All right, Brian, let's see.
He had a fish.
Well, everything was running smooth until we got to a point that was just too shallow to continue.
Brian, I don't know how that boat got back there.
If we can't get through there, I don't know how he can get out either.
This can't be the end of the Cross Bayou. We've got to keep going. Maybe this other finger up here, maybe that's deeper. Let's check that out.
Okay.
Maybe the end, folks. We may have to go back out.
Yes, it did certainly look like the end, folks, because this area was just too shallow to continue.
Brian, I'd say the coast is clear at the mouth of this thing. I believe we lost her.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Slip out while we're still alive, I believe. Wait a second. I see a Johnson motor over there.
That's her. That's her.
Yay. What are we gonna do now?
I don't know, but right now we're sitting ducks.
Yeah, we've got to slip past her. Wait a second. Sitting ducks. That gives me an idea. If we can cause a diversion with some ducks, we can slip on by.
Where are we gonna get ducks at?
Well, where else? Out of the clip art vault. CW, send us some ducks. Send them that way and see what she does with them. She likes to shoot so much. There they go. 3, 4, 5 of them. See if she can handle that. Sweet mother of pearl, she shot our ducks. All of them, all 5 of them. She's a good shot. I gotta give her that. So much for that idea. Let's back up. Into oblivion, I'd say.
As Brian and I head back into the bayou, let's take another backwater excursion I went on recently with Captain Mike Davis as we explored the upper reaches of the Manatee River in search of a miniature version of the ever-popular Silver King.
Fishing up this river kind of gives you that South America type of where the trees are overhanging the water. You don't see any houses up here. It's just you and the fish.
Wild.
That's wild. Very, very wild back here.
Now you have smaller tarpon up here. Why are they up here?
These are juvies that basically the smaller fish move up the river here to feed on the bait fish. And once they get a larger size, then they move out to the river and go with the other migrators south and north. We've caught them up to 50 pounds back here, and it's pretty fun to see that, especially in these very narrow canals. You're able to get that tarpon stuck in a tree possibly. So.
Well, that would be interesting if that happens. I'd be going up the tree after that tarpon. Mike, you ever had somebody throw out the anchor for you and they forgot to tie it down?
No, I haven't encountered that just quite yet.
That happened to me one time in the kayak. I was on a good fishing spot right there. The fish were in front of me. I threw out the anchor and I forgot to tie it to the kayak. So I'm down there and I had to fish out the rope with the fishing line, the fishing hook. We won't do that today, I promise you.
Great.
Do you see them rolling up in here?
Normally this area right here is what I look for them rolling here at this point.
Mike, what are you doing?
What we're basically going to do is we're going to stop right here in this bend, and we're going to anchor up quietly, and I'm going to throw out a couple chummers and see if some of these tarpon might come up here around this bend here. So that's what
all right, so the tarpon may be laying down. We haven't, look, you just made a noise, Mike.
That is correct.
Jeez.
That is correct.
The guide is making noises. I'm being quiet. I got my shoes off, I'm barefoot, I'm in tarpon stealth mode, and Mike just scared about 50 tarpon out of here. Who's really making a lot of noise is that bird, just a minute ago.
I need to move up in here, Glenn.
Okay, see, shh. That bird will just keep quiet. He's sounding the alarm. Saying, get out of here, fish. I'm hearing noises up in the woods here. I hope there's not like a tribe or a clan. You seen that movie, The Hills Have Eyes? The Creek Have Bad People. The Creek Have Bad People movie. You seen that one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Here's PK, folks, from Betts Fishing Center with some tips for those bigger tarpon that we're all after.
Well, we're going into the tackle box to do some tarpon fishing, and we're going to use some artificials. One of the things you're going to want to always start with is a good quality, heavy-duty swivel. These happen to be 130 pound, which is fine for the type of tackle that we're going to be using. Next thing you're going to want to use is some good fluorocarbon leader. I like the Seaguar Premier. This is 85 pound leader. It's the diameter of 80, so it's a little easier to tie. You want to check out a couple of different lures. We have a couple of different types of options. This is a DOA bait buster, which actually emulates a little mullet. It's a soft plastic with a heavy head on it. You can cast these and reel, and if you're in the vicinity, tarpon will hit them. This little guy is a MirrOlure Catch 5. It's a suspending bait, so it goes down about 18 inches. You can throw these things a mile. And as an added bonus, they're also great for trout and snook and redfish and anything else that would be swimming.
That bait was being chased hard.
There might have been a tarpon rolling up around that oak tree there.
Mike, I think it was just a turtle. But you know, I'm not opposed to catching turtles for the show. But we just got to release it.
Oh, tarpon. That is a tarpon. That's
Yep.
a tarpon.
Come on. Come on. He rolled on it.
Oh. Yep. Rolled on it again. There it goes.
There he goes. He's got it now.
There you go. Oh. Now, it's a circle hook. Let it
Is
take
it?
him. Yep.
I should have asked you that in the beginning. I didn't pay attention. Wow, do you see that? Oh, look at that bust. I better have my ducks in a row here. I want that bobber to go down.
Yes, you want the cork to go down, Glenn, and you want to wait just a couple seconds, wait for your line to get tight. Let that rod bend a little bit there before you actually plant, because it actually has, it's a circle hook, it actually pulls it into the fish's mouth for you.
Okay.
Then you want to plant a couple, just a jerks of the rod tip there to kind of drive it in there.
You on?
Yep, I'm on.
All right.
I'm on, little tarpon. Oh, it's a snook. It's a nice snook.
Oh, I'm on.
What do you got?
I don't know what I got. What do I have here? I got a little snook too.
You got a little snook too, huh? It's a nice snook.
You've got a nice snook. Look at that. Look at that. I've got its baby. I was just reeling in. That's a pretty snook up here. Look how dark that snook is in this water.
Yeah. I try to, when I'm handling the snook, I try to be very careful how to handle them.
Yeah.
Wet my hands.
Yep, that's good.
I like to use circle hooks. It tends to get the fish on the outer part of the jaw too, so they don't swallow the bait.
Look at that little guy. Manatee River snook, way up in here. Beauties. All right. You know I say all right. Say all right, get him back in there, because you know what we're after.
That's right. And they're here, so. Hey, Glenn, you ready for another piece of candy?
Yeah. That was so set up. Now that, I believe. Oh, look at it. Look at right. Oh, that's a big snook. Holy mackerel. That's a big snook, folks. Man, oh man, Mike. Look at that baby. Look at that.
As you can see,
Oh,
as you can see, the larger fish are still up the rivers this time of year.
you ain't kidding. I want to see this guy. Oh man, Mike, look at that. That is a beauty. Don't lose it, Mike.
I'll try not to, Glenn.
Don't lose it. Let me get out of the way here. We got to get that fish. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's a nice fish. You got a boca?
I do.
All right. This guy ain't gonna want to play just yet. Oh. Look at the head on that thing.
There you go.
That's got to be a female there. Got her. Got her.
Excellent.
Oh. Look at that, folks. Manatee River snook. Mike, we're after tarpon.
We'll take what we can get.
We'll take whatever. That is a beauty. Look at how dark that skin is compared to the snook that we usually catch up around DeSoto and places like that.
It's hooked right on the
Yep.
outer jaw area, just like the circle hook is intended to.
And I'm holding this snook. God, look at the head on that thing. Holding this snook horizontal so that I don't put a lot of pressure on the jaw. Mike already did that with the line, fighting it. Oh, what a beauty. This looks like a wild creek snook right here. Man. What a beauty. This snook looks like it should be in a photograph or a painting.
It's a beautiful fish, Glenn.
There's no alligators around, is there?
On occasion, you see a alligator.
All right.
You want to
there
keep
she
your hands
goes.
away from the water when they do come close by.
Okay. I will. What you got? Another snook.
The snook invaded the area here. Seems like the snook has moved into our tarpon area.
Skinny.
Needs to fatten up a little bit here. Ready to go.
All right. I'm gonna stick him now.
Very nice, Glenn.
What is this? It's not coming up yet. Not bowing yet. What could this be? Here it comes. Whatever it is, here it is.
Oh,
another
nice snook.
Another
nice
snook
too. Nice snook. Nice snook, Glenn.
It's snook time. Not opposed to that.
Beautiful fish.
Ooh,
Whoa.
right in on you, Mike. I told him to do that.
A little bit of abrasion there.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
He's all right. He's all right. And he didn't come up at all. No jumps on that guy.
No, just a hard take there and good
All
fight.
right, fella. Bad little chip right there, whatever that was. That could have been a caught fish before. Who knows? That did not look good. But he's still living, still feeding. Snook
Yes, he
time.
is.
It's snook time. We'll just take off that line and try and pass it as a tarpon.
What? And so normally you don't get as many snook at it, and we do. We get more tarpon.
Unbelievable. But you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Glenn, what we're fishing here, where your bobber at and where I'm free lying at, there's some underwater structures that actually from a lot of the past hurricanes and past tropical storms that we've had, debris, a lot of trees has fallen into the river and makes habitat for the other species of fish to fish for. Tarpon, snook, redfish, and trout like to congregate around those areas, and that's where we're fishing here, is an underwater structure here in the deep end of this canal. So
Who knows what's in here?
that's right.
Could be.
You might get a
Old Model Ts, anything could be
that's
in
right. And as I was telling you earlier, we've caught gar up to 50 pounds back here, and they're an added fish to catch back here. So
There it goes. Look at that. There it is.
I think that was that might have been a gar.
I'm thinking gar
I'm thinking gar on that one.
because
That was definitely a gar because it was a very slow take.
what was
That was a different species, I think. Yeah, see if there's live bait on there. Is he still alive? No.
he's dead. That's good. That's got to be gar. I mean, that's like a slice. Yeah, I see the bait going up there.
The take was real strong though.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the slice. What,
Yeah, that was a
tooth.
toothy
Toothy.
critter. We're going to move on here. Look for another deeper bend in the canal here. See if we can locate some more tarpon.
The gar have taken over.
The gar has taken over.
The gar are trying to sabotage this show, Mike.
That's correct.
And we've got to stop them by moving on. Getting out of Dodge. Getting out of gar Dodge.
First up in the email bucket is John Martin with a tarpon he caught off the Anclote Pier on a live greenback. Next is Daniel Robinson, who landed this 40-inch line sider just south of Weeden Island, using 15-pound braided line and 20-pound leader after being taken around 2 pilings. Well, we were on our way to our next spot. On the way, though, I couldn't help but look in amazement at how beautiful and serene this place was.
Look at this little guy right here. You know, this looks like a... missed him. I missed him. Boy, he was fast. Looked like a garter snake of some sort. I haven't seen a garter snake in a long... Oh, there he is.
Leaving the snake behind to continue his afternoon swim, we headed up another one of those little creeks.
You saw a roll up there, and it wasn't a gar?
It wasn't a gar.
It was silver?
It was silver.
Are there silver gar in here?
No silver gar.
That's a lot of noise, Mike.
Sorry. No rod. No rod. Good.
We saw some tarpon rolling right behind these submerged trees right here, so we're gonna ease on in and see what's going on. It's very calm back here. Can we get past these stumps? That's the big thing. And will the cameraman's head hit this branch? Tune in next time. Spanish moss. Well, I said where I was going. Spanish moss. All right. Caught myself some moss.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Good job, Mike. That's my tarpon, you know.
Sorry.
Skunk.
Sorry.
Oh! Did you bow?
I did.
You did?
I did.
It was a weird kind of bow that you did, though. It was kind of a...
While Mike was busy tying on something to match the hatch, I was busy unsticking my bad cast.
I know. Got
And
it.
where I was attempting to work is a gold Yozuri diver.
A big fish.
Ooh! Easy, Mike, easy. That's the big one. This is a big tarpon. Big tarpon, folks. Look right here.
No, it's a big snook.
It's a big snook. Oh my gosh, that's a big snook. Oh, where's the boca? Don't lose it, Mike.
That's a big snook.
Oh my gosh, where did he come from?
No.
It was big, Mike. We're gonna turn the camera off now because this is the time that most guides and all anglers, they just sit down and cry. They sob. Look at this, folks, a different species. Finally, the gar shows itself.
Feel that their scales there, how tough it is. It's almost like armor there.
My gosh, it is. I've caught in gar before. This must be a different one, and it doesn't feel like that.
This is a Florida gar here, generally a little smaller than the alligator gar. And they're abundant in these stagnant waters. It's the same waters you see tarpon rolling over there.
Yeah, the tarpon.
Yes, it was.
Why do you keep on getting this closer to my face?
Sorry, Glenn. Sorry, Glenn.
Closer and closer till that hook comes out and ding.
Finally, I made
you
myself useful and tagged this little tarpon.
Nice.
Look at that. Boy, I tell you, beauty. He may be done. Look at the way he's got that jig. He's a little guy, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's a couple pound tarpon.
It's a Manatee River tarpon.
Nice tarpon.
Little guy. Saw him come up and roll on it. He had another one on and had a few jumps out of him. Definitely that other one was bigger than this. But look at the miniature silver king up here. What a beauty.
Got a large mouth on him too as well to be able to take a
Look at that.
larger size bait.
The Yozuri did it for me. Ah, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Whew. Boy, I tell you, finally, success. We saw some more over here. I mean, look at the terrain, folks, that we're in. There's one right there. Grab it, Mike. Jump in, grab it. We need another one for the camera. The terrain back here is just so primitive looking and wild, and it's just a great place to come fish for tarpon. If you haven't fished for tarpon before, these are the ones you want to get on. Though they're tough too. They're not that easy, but at least you can practice on them until you get to the big silver king.
My hat's off to Captain Mike Davis for that river adventure for those tarpon. The next episode, we get back to the Cross Bayou and finally, maybe, find that legendary snook pike.